Okay, so the world of AI tools is just exploding, right? It feels like there's a new one every single day, and it's so easy to get lost in all the hype. Today, we're going to cut through that noise and really focus on what one of these powerful tools, Nano Banana Pro, can actually do. We're going to use this visual guide to map it all out.
Because we hear about AI all the time. But let's be real for a second. What does it actually mean for you? For your job, for your hobbies, for that creative idea you've had rattling around in your head? That's the big question we're going to answer right now.
So here's how we're going to break it down. We'll start with the fun stuff, creativity. Then we'll shift gears into the professional world. After that, we'll see how this stuff weaves into our everyday digital lives. And finally, we'll look at how you can actually get good at this.
First up, unleashing that creative spark. This is where AI stops being just some piece of software and really becomes your creative partner. It helps you bring to life everything from pictures that look totally real to wild scenes pulled straight out of your imagination.
Specifically, we're going to look at three things: how to get that super realistic look, how to go completely wild with creative experiments, and even how to bring old memories back to life.
Let's start with photorealism and aesthetics. See, the real magic here isn't just making a picture, it's about getting the exact style you want. You're not just pushing a button, you're basically an art director. You can ask for an oil painting style or a cinematic landscape and get a level of control that used to take years of specialized training.
But you know, reality can be kind of boring sometimes. So let's jump over to creative experiments. This is all about making things that could never exist in the real world. You tell it to combine steampunk with animals, and the AI has to create something totally new. This is where your imagination is literally the only thing holding you back. And it's not all about making things from scratch. This tool has this practical, almost magical side to it. I mean, think about it. You can take a faded, cracked photo of your grandparents and not just fix it, but sharpen the details and even add color. It's like a time machine for your family photos. Now, all that creative energy isn't just staying in the art world, it's moving straight into the office. These exact same tools are becoming absolute game changers for getting more done and completely flipping the script on how businesses work. We're going to see how it's completely overhauling online shopping, making things way more efficient at work, and seriously beefing up social media marketing.
If you have any kind of online business, this is huge. Just look at the e-commerce section. You can get these amazing, high-end product photos or even virtual showrooms without a Hollywood-level budget. It completely levels the playing field, letting smaller shops create ads that look just as good as the big guys.
Now check out workplace and productivity. This is all about speed. It's like having a graphic designer on call 24/7. You need a business infographic for that meeting in an hour? No problem. You can get a professional-looking draft done in just minutes. It just completely changes your workflow.
And this table just makes it super clear. A marketer isn't just doing some vague marketing. They're creating specific Instagram post templates. An interior designer can instantly show a client what a modern living room design would look like. And a manager can finally make sense of a complicated process with a clear workflow flowchart. It connects all that AI power to real, everyday jobs.
Okay, so we've covered art, we've covered work, now let's bring it home. How does a tool like this actually fit into your personal day-to-day digital life?
We're going to look at three areas here: designing our own spaces, creating our online identities, and even changing the way we share ideas with each other.
Let's start with interior design. Come on, we've all been there, right? Staring at a paint swatch, wondering if that couch will actually look good in the living room. Well, this tool just gets rid of the guesswork. By creating a virtual home staging, you can try out all your wildest ideas before you spend a single dollar. It makes design way more fun and a lot less scary.
Okay, now let's talk about how you show up online. In a world of endless, kind of boring profile pictures, the social networking and avatars feature lets you build something that's uniquely you. You can generate a stylized avatar that really captures your personality. It's all about taking control of your digital identity.
And, I mean, just look at the difference. On the left, you've got a generic profile that just blends in. On the right, you have something unique, memorable, and expressive. It's not just a new picture, it's a whole new level of personal branding.
And finally, think about daily life in translation. This is about a whole new way to communicate. Instead of trying to explain a feeling or an abstract thought with just words, now you can create an image that perfectly captures what you mean. It's like turning your words into a universal visual language that anyone can understand.
So, we've seen all this incredible stuff it can do, but let's be honest, how do you actually get good at it?
Well, the last piece of this puzzle is mastering the tool itself, and there's a whole system built to help you do just that.
A powerful tool isn't much use if you don't know how to use it, right? That's where the education and resources sections are so important. This isn't just a piece of software. It's a whole ecosystem. You get tutorials, guides for writing prompts, and community forums, so you're not learning in a vacuum. You're part of this huge network of people all sharing what works.
And here's the really crucial part. This tool is not standing still. The new additions section means it's constantly evolving. The AI gets smarter, new features get added. So you're not just getting a tool that's powerful today, you're getting on board with a platform that's going to grow right along with you.
So when you really step back and look at it all, from surreal art to marketing campaigns, all the way to redecorating your living room, it's wild to think it all comes from the same core technology. It's one tool with truly endless possibilities. And that leaves us with one last really exciting question. As these tools get easier to use and more powerful, the biggest barrier to creating something amazing isn't your technical skill anymore. It's just your imagination. So, what are you going to create first?